Covering all the Vault Hunter concept art from the Borderlands series, part Roland. Originally from Promethea, Roland is a former soldier of the Crimson Lance, the highly trained private military of the Atlas Corporation. He became the de facto leader of the Crimson Raiders in Borderlands 2, and is generally considered a beloved character across the Borderlands community. But did you know that before Roland looked like this, he actually looked like this, and that it was almost a last-minute change? Infamously, the first Borderlands game went through an 11th hour shift in both style and tone, and that included a major redesign of its playable characters. While Roland's backstory as a former member of Atlas's Crimson Lance stuck around, there was also going to be a subplot involving a 10-year grudge reigniting when the Brigadier's leader was rumored to have the same name as a man Roland once swore to kill. We know the Brigadiers ended up becoming Pandora's bandits, and while we don't know for sure who this leader was meant to be, I personally am a firm believer that this was an early version of Baron Flint. Visually, early Roland comes across as another generic tough white guy typical of games from the 2000s and early 2010s. The only real thing he's got going for him is a string of numbers embedded on the side of his head. If I had to make another guess, I'd say this was meant to be some kind of inmate ID number. Maybe he was part of Dahl's prisoner workforce, branded this way to keep him in check. This could have also inspired the later design of Dahl soldiers having their ranks embedded in their foreheads, as seen with Axton in Borderlands 2. In an early in-game screenshot, we see him with a fuller head of hair as well as some sideburns. We also see what looks like a red star on his left shoulder pad, which makes me think of Vladov. It is worth noting that this design bears quite a few similarities with Dr. Zed, so it is possible they ended up repurposing this design for him. As for why they made him black in the final design, well, it's because black don't crack. Who do you want to see me cover next? Maya or Zane? Whichever comment has the most likes wins.